Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. It's a morning for me. Wingish baby Jackie Quay. That's right, your friendly, freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Yes, I'm introducing myself today, right? Also, Christianna Chris Car Superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here, and welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. That's right, because we're always here, right? Stop trying to get there because you're always going to be here. Okay? All right. So if you're trying to get there, then remember it's about the journey because you're not going to get there because as soon as you do, you're going to say, I'm here. So we're just always here. How goes it for you? It's a free flowing Friday? Freaky Fridays? Feeling Fridays? Oh, I don't know. What is that for you? How goes your week? You've been doing those deep dives and self-reflections, finding what lights your fire. Finding your passion in your purpose or your purpose in your passion. Then practicing. Practicing progressively perfects. I don't know. What do you think? How does that go for you? You. Okay. How about we just get her diving in there, get on with the cards. Let's reflect. So it was the grandfather. So we're looking at her life, what it's been teaching us, how it's been guiding us, how it's been refining us. What's the recurring themes, the cycles? What are the cycles that we can break? What are the cycles that, can't really change the cycles of the seasons, but maybe in our own, maybe we can, in our own lives. Oh, I don't know. What is that for you? Have you been looking at those reflections? Have you been looking at everything that's happening in your life as a reflection now? Something going on inside of you? How is that reflecting something to you? I don't know. You're working on not the blaming. Oh, get the school time. Oh no, that's the wake up alarm. I'm always up before my alarm. It's a 7 a.m. It's a 7 a.m. now. Ow. Ow. Oh, I had a good day yesterday. I was setting up for my geriatric hire. Oh, isn't that great? Yeah, it's awesome. I felt so good. I felt so recognized. This one lady on the phone. Oh, yes. Yes. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm dealing with these senior issues and I'm only 46. And I'm not even 46 till next month. But, she's like, oh yeah, you're just a young chick. Oh, I loved her accent too. You're just a young chick. Now you're gonna get 2 times a week, 1 hour a week. Woo! And physio. And massage therapy. Oh yeah, getting the help this body needs. Oh, for so long, for years. Finally, I'm getting the help I actually need. I'm so excited. All right, so let's call in all of our energies from the east, the path of illumination and clarity, place of fire, place of man. Calling back all of our energies from the south, the waters, the emotions, the place of childhood, the place of innocence. Calling back all of our energies from the west. That's the... I want to jump up to the wisdom. West, wisdom, right? I want to... Whoa. It's the earth, the physical, the woman, the place of introspection. And in the north, we're calling back all the energies from the north. That's our wisdom years, the air, the mental. We walk in this earth, walk this red road. We walk the red road. Our earth walk goes from south in childhood up to the north and the wisdom years. The childhood, the powwow, the sharing, the quickening. And that quickening is something we feel when that baby's about to be born, or some call it nesting, right? It's time to get everything ready because there's some part of us, some instinct in the mama that knows when that baby's about to come. We don't know how we know, but we know. Hey, sometimes we get those Braxton Hicks that gets us there. But anyways, children, we go with that excitement. We're sharing. We want to share everything. Look at how much kids share. That coming and grabbing and taking away. But naturally, you go up to a little baby and they're eating something. You go, oh, that looks really good. Have a bite. Naturally, they want to share with you. right? We get up there and we become old fuddy-duddies. I don't know. Are you? Are you an old fuddy-duddy? Are you even old yet? I'm not old. All my kids are getting old and I'm getting younger. We did our marks on the wall and I'm like, yeah, this many years old, this many years old. And then I put my age. I'm this many years young. I'm 45 years young. So get up there, we have that rebirth. We go through many rebirths, right? Because we don't have the same bodies we were born into, thank goodness. What if we came out in this full-size adult? Oh, our poor mothers. Excuse me. And even our breaths, right? Little death and rebirth. Every out-breath is a little death. Every in-breath is a little rebirth. So we do that. And what is it that you believe, right? Because even in this one lifetime, we've lived many lifetimes. I don't know, how do you believe in that? Because that's where we get up to in those wisdom years, where we start reflecting on that. And where has our life gone? Where have we spent our time? I don't think, I don't know if I would say there's wasted time or whatever, but, you're always doing something with that time. It's always going. Or really, time is a man-made concept, really. So we're limiting ourselves with a man-made concept so that we could keep track of stuff, so we could keep tabs. We need a rebirth to that, to not keep tabs. I don't know. What is that? Let's move along. East to west is the blue road of spirit, and that's how we can connect to that source. We can pick up one of the stone people. We can hold that. We can speak to our ancestors at any time. But if we sit in silence and see, do that for yourself. I'll hurry you. I'm a little hard of hurrying. I love this one. That's one of my favorite rocks, right? You gotta listen. But not hunt. Right? Listen to these stone people. Right? And just hold that in your hand. Just reflect. Let it reveal anything it wants. Like the images that come up in your head, the feelings that come up. Or maybe you want to sit with that and pray with that. And think about all that stuff that you've gone through that's still hurting, that you've been carrying, that heavy, heavy load. And you can think about that, share your feelings about that, and then you can return that stone to the earth where it will be cleansed back into love. Or whatever it is, how you believe. Sometimes just holding that is just soothing in itself because it's solid, right? We've all got solid ground to stand on. But really, is the earth solid? I don't know. I think they say that it's actually not really solid. All these moving plates and I don't know. Anyways, what do you believe? I don't know. There's so much information out there. How do you know? There we go. We're still trying to retreat. So that into the west, that is the retreat side as well. Going in, we're still keeping those deep dives, right? So as spirit, when we're going into the moon lodge, when we go into these sweat lodge, these are time we're connecting with that spirit again. When women are in their moon time flows, that's when they say they're at their most powerful. So it wasn't rejected that they couldn't participate in ceremony. It's because they were so powerful that they're in ceremony. Our bodies are in ceremony when they're in that moon time flow. So some say that that's a really grounding energy, so then it keeps others from peers growing up. Others say it puts you like to the first of the line with Creator because you'll have that direct connection. We all have a direct connection anyway, so retreat, you think nobody does? Or we don't. Oh. Above. Below. And within. Spread them. That's right. See, I'm gonna hold this thing. Ay, ay, ay. See, I need a little more space here, actually. Crowded in my thing. But that's alright. It's not really, but it's alright. Be-do-be-dee-doo. Okay. Well, hold that and hold that. They're spreading a little easier today. Spreading around. We're going in the circle. We're making a circle of our cards now. The circle of life in our cards. Tell us about the path that we're on. Sing your own song. Nobody will know if you got the words wrong, because it's your own song. And you can change them as you go along. It's up to you because it's your song. Journey of love, love to sing, right? Spirit freed by action. Recognizing that call. Recognize the call to action. Then take that action for your satisfaction. We're always a swinging, cause we cleared out all the bad stuff. Wait for all that good stuff, it's coming. I know that it is. Da 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 dee 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 la dee doo. Doo 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 bop skilly up it up 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 boo. Where did it That's alright. Yes. I am part of me. That's part of this being. Autism is part of this being. Yes. That's okay. Now I'm gonna study. I get that help. That's gonna help me help my son too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, understand. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Get out there. Know who you are. This is where this is all going. This is because it begins within knowing who you are, your true self, and those without can never fool you again. Right? That's what we want. We don't want to be fooled about ourselves. That's the thing. Sure, fooled about God, about this, about that, right? So many things. But you're the one living in you. So it's important for you to know you. Who Creator made you to be. Not who this one tells you to be, or who that one tells you to be, or who those ones tried to shape you to be. It's you. That's between you and your Creator. We're all on these personal journeys. Yes, we're all one. It's this human journey. We're all having our personal experiences in this. And it's between us and our Creator. Everything, you know? This is the shortest time. Well, maybe. I don't know. We spend more time in the spirit and in love, always being just love. We come here to experience that contract, to appreciate the beings of love that we be. Maybe. I don't know. That's just what I like to believe. You get to choose for you. That's the whole thing about free will, right? Okay, Friday. Thank you, Creator, bringing it together this week as we go into the weekend. We're trying something with that passion, too. That was coming up, too. Maybe you got something ready for this weekend. Or maybe you were thinking about what you're going to try for joy. Remember, try it Tuesday, so you're going to try it this weekend. What is that? Okay. Ow! Overall. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Let thunder be. Those usable energies. Right? We're feeling spent. Do you rest on the weekend because you've just worked hard all week? Maybe that's the time. Or sometimes when we're doing something that we love, we don't seem to run out of energy. It's like we could keep going in this forever. I know that. I'm really tapped in and tuned in and really focused on something that I love. I don't sense any time going by at all. And I feel actually recharged, you know? So is there something that when you've done it, even though you've done it for hours, you can still feel even more alive and have more energy afterwards? That's because you're in tune, right? You're, woof, right? That spirit is limitless. The body is limited. So to get more from these bodies, we need to rest these bodies too. I know, I can tell you from experience. Push. I was in a hurry to grow up, to be taken a little more seriously, but still wanted to be a young kid. But whatever, pushed my body so much, ignored my own body's things, or put my own body on the back burner. Well, 46. Not even 46 yet. I'm setting up for geriatric care. It's okay, so I can get a little more from it, because what I'm experiencing is degenerative. So, do you listen to your body and rest it when it needs that rest? Especially if you have a lot to do. You need to take that time to rest. Otherwise, we're going to push it, we fall down, then we don't get anything done. Or we're trying to go too fast, we make more mistakes. What is that for you? Embracing the unknown. Oh, what would you do if you just sat around? Oh my gosh. I'd be so lazy. I wouldn't be productive. Oh my gosh. What if you did something just for the sake, just because it was fun? It had no purpose, but to just release, right? But maybe it does have a purpose. It is releasing. So resting is something that helps you to be more productive. You know, taking that time and listening to your body. Wow, embracing that unknown. What if I listened to my own body and let it tell me what was wrong instead of going to like doctor this one or that one and them telling me what's wrong with me? Because there ain't nothing wrong with you. It's all part of your learning and growing and being refined. If you're struggling, well, why am I struggling? We struggle because we're trying to resist something. What we resist persists. So what are you resisting in your own life? I don't know. Or embracing that unknown. What if I did that thing I always wanted to do, but I stopped myself, or I allowed others to talk me out of it because, well, I was embarrassed. Like me, I didn't want to start singing because I was afraid somebody's going to criticize me for that. So I tend not to share the things that I really, really love because I'm afraid of being criticized and then afraid to put it out there. But I don't know. I have the spirit in me that forces me out there, and I can't help myself. I started the drumming circles. I wasn't there that long, and they're like, who wants to lead, right? And I'd just be sitting there, and I'm like, hey, how did that get up there? So tuned in. I say free will, right? Okay. If it's really good for me and I'm not paying attention, please jump in. So I just put it up there and then deal with it. But that's how I've been thrown into a lot of things and have to figure it out myself, and really good to fake it till I make it. Till I get to this point. But now I understand, and the more understanding I have for myself, the more I know and feel, I got this, because I know who I am. So when others say, oh no, see, you did that for that reason, I go, well, maybe, really? Do you think it's that reason? I don't know. Well, I do know, because it's in me. I know why I do things. We'll get in tune to why you do things, right? Bring that unconscious into your consciousness so you're not being led and driven by what's in your shadows. Or, let the little come up, but don't let the little drive the bus, right? The kids don't have the license. Keep your inner child alive, but, don't let them drive. I know, I'm getting a little warm in this. Okay. Woo! Neck is sore. Okay. We're reflecting. Welcome to reflecting. And to get this usable energy, we're retreating inside, looking at who we are, embracing that unknown. What if we were just to be? Well, just to set ourselves free and just be who Creator made us to be. We touch in and we get in tune with that contract. And what did I sign up for? What did you send me here for? Whatever your beliefs is, whatever, right? Inside job. You connect with Spirit through your insides. Don't connect to Spirit outside. Spirit's already inside anyways. So you're already connected. What? Yeah, you're alive, you're living. You already got Spirit rocking inside you. Reflections going inside, deep inside. Earth empowerment, your power place. That's where that power place is, right? That's your strongest connection to Spirit, is right inside your own self. Strongest connection to Source is right inside your own self. You need to sometimes go out and walking that earth, connecting with our Mother Earth too. So you need that earth connection. We have that Spirit connection. We need that earth connection. We need to love and appreciate both. Both. Because we need both for life. We need both for life. And look at those two eagles up there, right? We are always constantly supported. We're always loved. We can always soar. It's up to us. It's up to us to take that action. Our Creator is a generous protector. Generously gives us all that we need. All is available. Our earth, a generous protector as well. Also, I guess upset trying to shake us off our back because we are not appreciating our connection here. We are not appreciating that the empowerment that comes from that we have life, that we have waters. We need to appreciate that. We are protected by that almighty source of whatever, as however you like to call it. And we all have a direct connection to our earthly mother and our heavenly father. No exceptions. None. No exceptions. We all do. That's how we can tap into that usable energy too. Right? The generous protector. Go out. Maybe it is holding a stone, or crystals can help us feel energized, or, help to balance out energies. Look at these things. These are tools for us to use. We don't need anything outside of ourselves. Right? We can change it in our minds and in our thoughts and whatever. We don't really need anything outside of ourselves. But as human beings, we like to have these representatives. We like to see to believe and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's something we need to work on within ourselves, right? Take that action. After that reflection, what is it drawing our attention to do? I don't know. What's that for you? What is that for you? Here do. That's right. That's what we're doing. Tapping in that passion, that ritual of joy. That's what we're doing. We're actively stepping into our joys. Right? Well, maybe we went through something horrible. We can be joyful that we're out of it now. Oh, and I had that joy come bubbling up in those tears when I've had that moment of recognition and validation. It's just so hard for me to ask for help. I've always been this strong girl. But it's a different set of muscles I need to use now. Right? That's a joy. That's a prayer for abundance. And that's how we see that. When we tap into that, it brings us more. Then we're showing Creator, we're showing Source, we're showing the universe what truly makes us happy, what brings us alive. Right? And we're tapping in. Right? Getting tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. Both, right? Reaching to the heavens and the earth. We're bringing that in, and we're mixing it in us, and we're sharing it out. And then we reach up, and we pull down that energy, and we pull up that energy, and we mix it in, and we share it all around. But it all begins within. We need to build that up inside of us, right? We have to let all that in so that we can share it out. We can't share from that empty cup. So we let it all in, and then we share it all out. Oh! And you could do it with just your eyes, too. You don't have to keep moving your hands all around. Because the energy follows the thoughts and intentions. So that's the thing. Align your head, your heart, and your gut, right? Have them all align and make that intuition. Is that how it works? I don't know. We can always pray, too. When we don't know what to do, that's always, please, Creator, which way should I take? Which way should I go? Please bring this to me. Please, or thank you. That's the best prayer, is a thank you, like it's already there, like it's already happened. Dance in that joy, like it's already there. Your dreams have already come true. You're already living from the fullest, holiest parts of you. I don't know, but that's an action that's there for us to take. Yeah, this weekend, the joy. See, and even that dancing is a prayer. That singing can be a prayer. Your life. The way you walk, your feet touch the earth can be a prayer. It's, how do you think of that? All your thoughts are prayers. Whoa, what are you thinking, right? We would like to be careful what we're thinking. What have we brought into being because we constantly thought about that? And we didn't want it. I don't want it. The universe says, what? You want it? Okay, here you go. No, I didn't want it. But you kept saying it over and over again. Know what that is? Is to shield the ego. Clarity and illumination. When we take that rest, we go for that retreat, we'll get that usable energy, and that clarity comes up in that rest. When we're quiet, we need to slow down because it's a still, quiet voice. That intuition, Spirit speaks through us through still quietness. Spirit is not loud. We human beings are loud. Spirit isn't. So we need to quiet ourselves. And when we're sitting in that stillness, when it seems like we're doing nothing, we are connecting. We are getting empowered from our generous protector. Spirit is with us. He hears our prayers because we're able to slow down and say them and get in tune and in touch with what we need to fulfill what we're here to do. Every single one of you has a mission. Yes, you do. You're here. Connect with Spirit and find out for yourself. It ain't up to anybody to tell you. We all got to figure out our own journeys. And if we're trying to help somebody else do theirs, then we're not doing ours. Unless, of course, ours is to help others, like mine's begin within. So, but I have to begin with him first. Oh, excuse me. If I don't do that, that's fine. And find that grace and know who I am so I can help you as an example to see. Yeah, you just put yourself out there like this, eh? Look, if I can do it, you can do it. Right? If I can expose myself like this, so can you. Right? And that's what it is. Seeing that we're all human. Right? With grace and ease, we can travel. With grace and ease, we can find that joy. And boy, that joy comes when we find out, that's why I didn't fit in with these ducks, because I am a swan. Ow. Ow. And look at that, and our Creator is always graceful with us. Powerful, merciful. What is that? We pray, we ask for that. What is it that we need? Well, how can we ask for what we need if we don't know? If we are not tuned in? We are not tuned into our own bodies and our own needs. So that's that time. So embrace the unknown. Actually, think about what you want. Oh, you've always focused on somebody else because, well, oh, it's selfish just to think of yourself. Oh. Right, look at us mothers. Oh, how can I think of myself? My kids don't have that. How can I? I mean, I even do that to myself. How can I get in and do this time, blah, 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 you know? But if I'm in my bed because, my kid, I'm going to be crying every day so my kids knows how much I miss them. I can't live without my kids. And then, wow, if I don't look at the things while they're here, or that, if I actually completely fall apart, that's just going to make all those false pictures seem even more true, right? So I can put the nails in my own coffin. Basically, what has happened. It's not really the skill of the others, but more of me not knowing what's going on in myself and not being able to express myself in a way. And then people misinterpreting my body, when I'm shaking, because I can look like I'm under stress when I'm not, right? Because my body reacts to that. I get excited. And I've always been excitable person, right? I like flap and I like to rock and all that. That's my autistic traits and my autistic features that has been around my whole life. It didn't just come because I got the diagnosis. It's been there my whole life, but it explains now. And it helps to give me understanding when I say, this is what I'm feeling, so I can express that, right? And then people quiet down. And that's that usable energy. Quiet down. I've been finding they listen a little bit more, have a little more patience with me, because it can take a lot for me to get out of my head and try and get it across in a way that's understandable and, but I don't think typically the way neurotypicals think because I've got a neurodiverse wiring. Whatever that is. But it's that understanding. So what's that saying in there? Connect with that spirit, that source, that's you. Who are you? What are you doing here? Right? That's between you and Creator. Okay? There's other guides, and even me as a begin within guide. It's not me to tell you what your purpose is or anything like that. It's to guide you, to help you. Different tools, different ways to tune in inside to that source connection you have inside. That's my purpose here. To be a big ball of love and light and, share that with you. Smiles. Tears to show you can come out the other side when you feel them. So why you see my crying videos, it's not for pity or anything like that. That I live as an example. So it's not for me to get, and I definitely don't want anybody carrying any of that either. But it's as an example, a live example of when you feel those raw emotions, those ones where you think, if I let these flow, they'll never stop. Well, there's an example. If you watch those videos through, I do stop. It turns around. We bring it all together at the end. And we talk about why we let those flow and how that switches. And you see. So if you're finding it hard to get through a crying video, keep looking at you. Find out what that's bringing in you. Why is it hard for you to watch that? What is it bringing up in you? Not because you can't see somebody else cry or whatever, but, and why? Well, maybe you can't. Maybe you have a hard time with somebody else's tears. What is that for you? I don't know. Have a look at that within yourself. Wow, we're at 30, 29, 30, 30. There we go. All right, off onto the medicine one more time. Whoa. Yeah, you just start vehicle out there. Okay. Bunch, look at that. Dancing in the winds of time. We're going to get there. We have the sages of self well expressed. Yes. Oh, we know creator one at a time. I love when you do just that one at a time. It's awesome. Okay, thank you. So, the usable energy, embracing that unknown. What if we were to be our fullest whole self? What if we weren't to hide ourselves anymore? Oh, being brave. Being brave, not worrying about reputation, but knowing who we are and acting from our character. That strong character that we are. Oh, there we go. Oh, and then this one flipped too. So we're going to put this one up here because this is what we are all doing. This is it, man. This is it. We're healing. Where am I want to put that? You can see it. Healing. And then put that right there. How about that, eh? Right there. Because this is what this is all about. That healing. We're healing all that we are not. Healing in ourselves because we can only begin with it. Ow. Well, you see that says healing in the West, huh? We're all entertainment, so I come up again. So there's spirit with us right there. That's that usable energy. That's where we get that energy from. That's what makes things happen in this world. Really? I don't know. What do you think? That attainment, dancer in the winds of time. That attainment, the world card in the traditional tarot. But that's how we do that, embracing the unknown. What if we just all got along? What if we knew there was enough for all and everybody shared, everybody celebrated because we're all part of this world and honoring our mothers and honoring our woman energy. Look at that. That's healing that in us. Healing that woman energy, that creative energy in us. Bringing it back into balance. That's what this week is about too. Balancing this week with time, whatever works up for you, between you and your creator, okay? I'm not bossing you around. It's all suggestions. But imagine that. That's where we get the usable energy from. I know even just dancing brings me more energy. I can go out and dance all night. Well, I can't anymore. My body is like, nope. Need to rest it some more. Maybe I didn't do that enough. Hey, maybe you're just working too hard. You don't have any time to play. Maybe it's that time you need to heal that. You know, play today. Play this weekend. What are you going to play? What are you going to do? Is it music? Do you want to throw on some tunes and dance around? Oh, is it going to be a nice sunny weekend? Oh, I got a fire pit in the back. Maybe I'll have a fire this weekend. I don't know. But I'm going to do something that brings me joy anyway. I don't have my kids to make my children this weekend, so that gets tough of me. So I do have to fill it up, so... Not that I forget my kids, that I'm having fun. And then I'm building myself up in that usable energy for when my kids are back home full time again with me. As it should be. This is not natural. So, the generous protector in the power place. I like that. You see? You see? It just flopped around there. That's that peacemaker. Wow, Spirit is going in this weekend with us. Yes, thank you, Creator. There we go. That's the mediation. That's the Hierophant in the traditional deck, right? And that's about traditions. The peacemaker interfacing the world. And we did, this came out on the Monday where we read that whole thing, and it's about your art. What are you sharing with that world? What do you have to share? Everybody has something to share. Is it your spunky personality? Are you entertaining the world? Maybe it's something that you make, that you create. Hey, maybe you're just a great accountant or something, you know? What is your special area? What is your passion? And never be ashamed, because, hey, that's what you were made to do. It's what you're designed to do. If you're good at it and you're designed to do it, maybe, I don't know. What is that for you? What is it that you share with the world? What is it that you have to share with the world? What's that special gift inside of you? Yes, we all have one. It's truth. Absolute truth. Oh, you don't think so? Well, then maybe you need to do some more connection. Have those records of who you are revealed to you. See where you're being guided, where you're being called to. And when you get that call, you feel that inspiration, take that action, right? The spirit is freed with that action. The doubt and fear is overcome by that action. We face our fears without calling them in. We say, okay, fear, I see you there, and I'm not afraid. And eventually those fears disappear, right? Because we feed the fear with more fear, and then they grow, right? Because what you feed grows. Hello? So what are you watering? What is it that you're watering? What seeds are you watering? The weeds that are going to choke out all the beautiful flowers? Well, some of those weeds are beautiful too. You like wildflowers. They call those wildflowers weeds because they'll just grow. They don't care. They're going to grow through that crack. They're going to grow wherever they want because they ain't growing for anybody but themselves and the source and for whatever they need to feed, whatever that is for you. So what is that? Tuning into yourself, balancing things. You know, what did you want to do? What you didn't? What held you back? And now, hey, you're the adult. Why aren't you letting that kid explore it now? That outer power, that praying, brings us that joy. And as we do it, brings us joy. And if we share that, right, there's healing for us. That's that gifts in here. We do that. We heal in ourselves, and then we heal others as well. That's the beautiful, but the beautiful thing about it all, you know, it's so beautiful. We're gonna swim in the internal light, the totem of bowls, dolphin the swimmers. We bring everything back into balance. That's that hour of power. We're swimming in that eternal light because we're diving into those joys. We're doing it. What lights us up, what lights our fire, because that sends more light into the world, showing others that they can do it too. There's possibilities out there. If I can do it, so can you. Right? Or others might try to compete and knock you down, going, oh, there's only room for one there. We can all shine. We can all shine. We can all shine at the same time. But then we might all burn out at the same time. So maybe that's why, huh? We all shine at different times. What is that for you? What's bringing you that joy, right? What can you get so lost in that you lose track of that time? And as I was saying, those gifts, right? When we tap into that, that's healing for us, right? And say you go put it into a store, that's healing for somebody else. Like say, right? Music is a fine example. Or even that artwork, right? Because it means something different to the one who wrote it, the one who put the music to it, the one who listens to it. It's not always that it's actually the same. There was one song I hear that the fella was Knacklebear, and and I love that song. I'll be near the ground you from the troubles all around. I'll be the home you return to. I can be your middle ground. And if you call on me, I'll come running like a coyote. 'Cause we're pillars indeed. A lighthouse when you're out to sea. A beacon when direction's what I need. I can't remember. I'm trying to think of the name of the song. I had to sing it. It's called Tus Pais. Tus Pais, Your Feet by Naco Bear. But apparently I saw something that said that was for his daughter. It was a song for his daughter. But for me, it sounds more like a love song, right? Things like that. So the whole point is, when we do that, when we get in tune with that, we get that healing in ourselves and that celebration. Yes, I tapped into my passion. Oh, no. And, I got it out. And it feels good just for that. But then, hey, you sell on consignment or whatever, it brings healing to somebody else. Like my thoughts from my Begin Within gifts, books, and healing services, right? That the gifts in there is the gifts that we have from Creator, those gifts that we share, and they're healing. It's healing to use your gifts. It's healing for that one in shopping for those gifts. Because, hey, I'll be talking to them. They meet the kooky lady behind the counter over here. And then helping them tap into their own stuff inside. Not telling them what to do, but helping them find it, right? That's what I want to do. Work myself out of a job. Right? I don't want to be a middleman for nobody. Anyways. So those are the gifts of healing, because then that one shopping is healing because they want to find something for somebody, and then whoever they give that to, it's healing for them too. But then that's also, right, that's creating a nice healthy cycle, because then that's supporting that artist, and that's encouragement to do more. Because isn't that, wow, one of the greatest honors is when somebody's enjoying something that you made, that you created, and is getting as much enjoyment out of it as you. Maybe even more. I don't know. Look at those musicians. People rock those songs. And, so many are touched and helped by that. The art forms. We go abstract art or whatever. Because we so just want to put our own meanings to things, I guess, eh? I don't know. What is that for you? Look at that. Overcome doubt and fear by taking action. That's what we do. This is what we're working on. We're overcoming that doubt and fear to be ourselves. That this world isn't going to accept us. That, we don't have nothing to give. Oh, that's been overdone already. Everybody's doing that, right? Or I'm too shy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, right? Accepting that recognition. 10 of Stones. We're not all these superheroes where they say, oh, here's your reward. And we say, no, I've just done it because, So you can accept that recognition that you are a beautiful being, that you belong here. And, and in those services, sometimes when we're in these healing services and we're using our gifts, we don't feel right charging for our gifts because we don't feel like that's work. So we don't feel like we should accept anything for them. But there needs to be an exchange. And sometimes, yes, financial, the money can be an exchange and a recognition of the time and effort you put in it. Some artists, right, don't know what to charge for their works. And end up selling themselves really short. Because then, especially if you get something popular, and I think that I learned that from a business course too, right? Say you start making breads, right? And they're great. And you're like, I just want to cover the cost. But then all of a sudden you're getting all these orders and now you have to hire people. But you only had enough to cover the cost of your materials. So then now that's going to start coming out of pocket. You're not going to make any money off it. And then is it going to help serve you? No, it's going to be a draining thing too. So you need to accept that recognition. And look at all those greedy people out there and overcome that fear of asking for it. Somebody's saying you're not worth it. Well, then move on. It's not going to be for everybody. And there's always going to be people trying to get something for nothing. Okay? But that doesn't mean that your work isn't worthy of pay or praise or whatever, okay? We're not doing it just for the pay. That's the most beautiful thing. If we're feeling guilty for getting paid, then you're doing the right thing. Right? But open up. Don't feel guilty for that. Accept that recognition. Overcome that doubt and fear, because we're always protected. We all have something to offer here. No exceptions, because we're all made in that likeness and image of our Creator. Whatever that is for you, okay? Okay. Accept that recognition. Put it out there and accept the recognition. I got to do that too. You just say, thank you. You don't know what to say? You just say, thank you. Okay? Let those compliments come in. We'll hear so much good stuff about us. Right? We can get 100 compliments and one person gives us a little criticism. What's the thing that stays in our mind? Right? There's where we can change that and balance that out. What are we going to hang on to? If somebody pays you a compliment, something genuine, whatever, go write it down. Right? Maybe get a tally or a list of all the good things that you've heard through the day or throughout your life. All the good things that were said about you. Right? And if you're worried about being conceited, well, then you're not going to be. Okay? If you're worried about being vain, you're not going to be. And you don't need somebody outside to humble yourself. Okay? You don't need somebody outside to humble yourself. Humble yourself from the inside. Creator, help me humble myself. I'm getting too big for my britches. What is up for you? I don't know. But there we go. That's it. This is going to be a beautiful weekend. Set yourself free, right? Overcome that doubt and fear by taking action. Taking action on what you've been waiting for. Something you've been waiting to do? Yeah, it's this weekend. There you go. You need that permission? It's this weekend. It's time. There you go. It's that time for you. It's your time to shine. So go out and shine. All right? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes. Thank you for being you. And shining your light through in everything you do, because this world, it really needs you. Needs you to be you, fully, holy, and true. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, this work we're going to do, it's the inside, right? Because as we do that work inside, we're adding that to the all. So if each one of us took that responsibility for our own bodies, our own journey, and appreciated every step of the way, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, whatever, appreciate it because it's refining you. Oh, it's healing the earth too, so that we can all come together and dance for joy, that we can see we are all one on this one planet. And we honor that creative energy in all of us. Love you. Wonderful, blessed day and weekend. Thank you.